Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so as you can expect, the war propaganda is in full swing. Let me mention that I am in Facebook jail again. And the reason for that is that I had I had posted an image from the Azov Battalion, and this neo-Nazi militia that is an integral part of the Ukrainian National Guard. If you look it up from any source, it's going to tell you that the Azov Battalion is a far-right neo-Nazi group that is part of the Ukrainian military, along with the Right Sector, another neo-Nazi group. Anyway, they said that I was promoting a terrorist group. Oh, really? So you're admitting that the Ukrainian military is a terrorist organization. Yeah, that's the result of what they banned me for 30 days. And the reason I posted it was to, attack the people that are supporting the Ukrainian military, supporting neo-Nazism. Anyway, whether people are supporting neo-Nazis by intent or unwittingly doesn't matter. And they keep on saying, oh, well, Zelensky is, he's Jewish. I don't care. I don't care. As long as he still has neo-Nazis in his military willingly that have been attacking Donbass for 8 years, and he hasn't stopped it, he intensified it, that makes him a freaking neo-Nazi as well. And if you support them, it makes you a neo-Nazi. That you can argue against it all you like, but either you oppose Nazism or you are a Nazi. There is no in between. You cannot remain neutral on this issue. Anyway, so let's bring up a few other pieces of propaganda here. Yeah, let me get to that. Okay, yeah, here's one for you. This is not Iraq or Syria. This is a civilized and European country. Oh, really? So Iraq and Syria were not civilized? I mean, they've been the cradle of civilization. Somebody says, Palestine, Yemen, Syria, and Somalia get bombed on the daily with Western bombs, but I guess it's okay because they're not civilized. What? This is what people are supporting. This is corporate mainstream media news. So anyway, people say that it's propaganda and Russia, that Ukraine has been attacking Donbass, that Russia has been attacking Donbass. Oh, really? Okay, so Ukraine considers Donbass to be part of Ukraine. Russia has been fighting for the Minsk Agreement for 8 years to be honored by Ukraine. The Minsk Agreement grants autonomy in basic functions like policing and trade and so forth to the Donbass region, but under the Minsk Agreement, Donbass remains a part of Ukraine. And this is what Russia has been trying to get Ukraine to acknowledge, to honor, to implement this agreement that they signed. Instead, Zelensky is refusing to meet with the leaders of Donbass, calling everyone in the Donbass terrorists, everyone. So if you just live there, you're a terrorist, right? And if you want to discuss peace terms, that makes you a terrorist, according to Zelensky. And that way, he was saying that before any hostilities from Russia began. This is what led to these hostilities. All right, so the shelling of Donbass, people are claiming, oh, it's a lie. Donbass isn't being attacked, or Russia is attacking Donbass. Okay, let's consider this. Okay, so for 8 years, by their reasoning, Russia has been shelling, attacking a Donbass, which Ukraine considers part of Ukraine. And yet, we have not been hearing about this at the UN. This would have been a war for the last 8 years if that were the case. It would not have been for the last 2 weeks. It would have been for the last 8 years. And let me show you a couple of maps, because Ukraine has seized half of the Donbass region in the last 8 years. So let's go to some maps here. All right. This is the Donbass region, and over here in the beige, I don't know what color to call that, and the brown is the separatist held areas of Donbass. And so this map is from before any hostilities started, okay? This area here, that is the Donbass region. The only area that the Donbass people are holding is the dark brown. In 2014, this entire area was the Donbass. All right, let's go to another map here. Okay, now the yellow is all Donbass, and the purplish is the areas being held by separatists. So look at all the blue there. You see all that blue? Those are cities. So, and then the red are cities. So let's go down here and see what that legend says. All right. Cities where there is fighting. There's not much there, but I don't know how current this one is. But cities controlled by the Ukrainian government. Remember, in 2014, all of this yellow was considered part of Donbass. It is part of Donbass. The red are being held are cities that are controlled. Yeah, this is pretty current. Cities controlled by the DNR, LNR, and Russia. That's Donbass and Luhansk, and Russia. So the red cities are being held by the East, and the blue are cities that are being held by the Ukrainian government, which they have invaded and seized since 2014. All right, so another thing that there is going to be A lot of propaganda coming out about that just came out today. So let me go to this other thing. All right. Russia's main gas pipeline to Europe stopped supplies. All right. And this is while bids remain for supplies in both directions. All right. So the problem is, all right, Gazprom said on Thursday it was shipping gas to Europe via Ukraine in line with customers' requests. All right, so the problem with this is that they're not ordering gas from Russia. So what is their option? To pay much higher prices, and but they're going to blame Russia for cutting off the gas, for not giving, I guess, for not giving them gas for free, while NATO is providing weapons to Ukraine, and you know, putting all these sanctions on Russia, removing Russia from the SWIFT system. And this is all going to backfire. You know, right now, you can count on the fact that that grain cannot be shipped from Russia. Number one, without the SWIFT system, that means that they have to find alternative means of paying for it, because Russia can't be paid in euros, can't be paid in dollars. You know, so yeah, the ruble has crashed in value, but I expect that to reverse if countries decide, yeah, we better not cut off our gas supply. You know, and our food supply. But otherwise, they're just going to let their people suffer in the cold and go hungry for political reasons. Anyway, there are other things that I'm going to cover in other videos, but, you know, these are just, if Europe places orders and arranges for payment, then the gas supply will be, you know, restored. Would you be selling gas or sending gas for free when it's clear that you won't get paid for it, or when there's no order being placed at all? No, that makes no sense at all, does it? Anyway. So stop believing all of the just propaganda, the lies, the bullshit. You know, just don't believe any of it. All right. So anyway, I'm going to make that all for this video. Please share this video, because I can't right now talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. Sign up at Issues Unite. I'm going to be posting on there quite a bit. I hope more people join up. You know, you're going to see more and more people that are getting banned from you know, social media, corporate social media. If you're speaking out against the propaganda, you can count on it that at some point you're going to get banned. And that won't happen on Issues Unite. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a good day.